we should just get rid of genres and replace it with states of mind. Hi, I'm Babitha. I'm a singer-songwriter based in Orange, New South Wales. So the music that I grew up with, Mum is a big Neil Young fan. Bob Dylan, Dad was really into the Beatles, Led Zeppelin. When I left home, I think I was really trying to remove myself from my, country upbringing, and I wanted to be a city girl. I got really into like rave culture and like techno music. As I got older, I just kind of reverted back, and I started picking up the guitar again and finding this love for all these artists that I grew up with, and I was like, oh, actually they're really cool. Sorry, I doubted you, Mum and Dad. It goes in deep, but I will not cry. Sorry. Something about music from the 60s and 70s, just in the way that it was recorded, how the microphones are placed and people playing together in a room, and it's a lot harder to do that nowadays just with cost. But trying to kind of replicate certain elements in some way, but then kind of make it a bit more contemporary as well. Kind of trying to pick it apart and see if there's a way that we can kind of nod to that. The music I make is a kind of blend of Americana, soft rock, lots of congas in there, lots of guitars, trying to tap into the smooth 95.3 energy. What I've learned about these songs that I've grown up with and are still with me is that they're the certain type of song that manages to transcend a time or a genre, and they can connect with so many people, like different generations. And I think as a songwriter, it's my constant journey to reach that and try and tap into that. Can't hear what you say. So many songs that fall into that category of being able to transcend and really speak to the soul, the core of being human. And so I think that's my mission, to make the perfect song. The thing about a lot of folk and country music is that they quite often discuss really heavy themes, but in a very light-hearted, kind of conversational way. I'm really interested in how much can you say with very little. Same with songwriting structures as well, like how little amount of chords and instrumentation can you have in a song, but it still feels rich and lived in. Look at all the little ones, they got so tall. I really like how old folk songs can address these universal themes that are still present today, heartbreak and loss, and we're still harping on about the same things. I think genre is a really interesting way to look at music. Obviously, it has a functional purpose of what something sonically sounds like. But I think in the modern day, music can be categorized more into moods. Like if you think of films, they have a sound, they have their own genre. It's also a bit daunting at the beginning of a career to have strong labels put on you. Like I had an article written about me saying it was really tying me in with Dolly Parton and country music, and I love Dolly, love country music, but does that mean that people who don't like country music won't listen? I'm playing in so many different territories. It's interesting because if you took out the pedal steel in my songs, would it be country? So I find it really interesting. Is it just particular instruments that kind of lend themselves to a genre, or is it just the fact that I'm referencing old songwriting structures, and like there's definitely some like yeehaw, how you going country in there. But then if you think of contemporary country pop, like that's totally different. So it's important to give artists the room to breathe within the sounds that they're making, and don't put them in a box.